I'm coming to you guys in a different room, of course. You guys have not seen anything like this before. You guys have either seen me in the car or doing nails, so my table. But as you can see from the title of this video, we're going to go over my 20-week pregnancy update and my anatomy scan and some symptoms that I've been feeling. So we're going to start off with saying this. Unfortunately, my ultrasound diagnostic center, which is attached to the hospital that I will be delivering at, does not allow recording of the ultrasound. So unfortunately, I couldn't get a clip. I couldn't even sneak it because I was there by myself. Yes, the hospital does allow, every hospital may be different, every diagnostic center may be different, so you do have to check with your hospital, but they did allow someone to come with me. The only problem was that my husband was working, therefore he couldn't come with me. So I was technically there by myself. I had my son in the waiting room with my little cousins because they don't allow minors. That's the only thing about it. So that's the one thing. I did get pictures that I'll be showing you guys here shortly, but we're going to go first off with symptoms. So you guys already know. If you don't know, I'll post it down below. Ever since before I even found out I was pregnant, because I didn't know I was pregnant, I was having like pains and pressure and just aches, which I attributed to miscarriage. The last miscarriage I had, I've never had one before, so I was like, well, it's probably part of the miscarriage carrying on or whatever. My body is just taking longer because, of course, I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, so maybe that has to do with it. So, on to week 20, I am still experiencing low back pain, which is normal. I already spoke to the doctor, and that's normal. Sorry, the light is changing for some reason. I am in my room, and I have a window there and a window over here, but this one's closed. The sun is coming out that way. Anyway, I have low back pain. I have abdominal, I wouldn't say abdominal pain, but sometimes my stomach does cramp a little bit. Nothing crazy. The moment I, rest for a little bit, the cramps go away. So I think it has something to do with the round ligament pains that we get when our belly grows. I will say, though, this pregnancy has been completely different from my son's. With my son, I had other issues, but this one is just completely different. And every pregnancy and baby is different. So I can be okay with that. What else? Cravings. I really haven't had a lot of crazy cravings. I do crave the flaming hot Ruffles. That's even in the previous pregnancy, the one I had the miscarriage on, that's the only thing I really craved. So once in a while, I'll have a craving for the flaming hot Ruffles, and I'll have, a couple chips, if that. Which, if you don't know, having hot foods or hot anything is okay during pregnancy. There's nothing wrong with that. But nothing too crazy. I remember with my son, I used to crave, and it may sound nasty for you guys. I know it sounded nasty for my fiance. It didn't for me. At the time. In the morning, I used to do scrambled eggs with saltine crackers and peanut butter. So to him, that was nasty. that's the main thing I craved with my son. But for this pregnancy, I think the Flaming Hot Cheetos is the only thing that I can actually say I've been craving. Any other symptoms? Not really. My breasts have been sore from the get. This pregnancy, praise the Lord, I have not had any morning sickness. With my son, I had morning sickness all 9 months, and it was crazy. I did have gallbladder issues while I was pregnant with him as well, so that may be a part of why I felt the way I did. But this pregnancy, I haven't had any morning sickness, anything like that. So up until week 20, I've been good there. I think that's pretty much it as far as like symptoms are concerned. The only thing that really bugs me is the whole cramping and pain situation. But like I said, with rest and a heating pad or a cooling pad, you know, it diminishes quite a bit. Now, I have not gotten any good sleep. And this is something I experienced early on when I was pregnant with my son as well. So I started feeling the baby move on the inside at about 17 weeks, 3 days. And, you know, you feel the little flutters. Mind you, I've been pregnant before, therefore I know what it feels like. If you've never been pregnant before, it feels like, it may feel like gas or like butterflies type thing. So I felt the baby at 17 weeks, 3 days on the inside. Now on the outside, at 19 weeks, like the moment you put your hand on my belly, if the baby was moving, you'd feel it. So that has been a plus. This baby moves around a lot. And for whatever reason, if I'm doing something that the baby doesn't like, or that it may be uncomfortable for the baby, it'll like get into a ball. And if you like legit put your hand on my belly, it's like rock hard. So that has been a challenge as well, because when it gets like that, it tends to hurt. But that's pretty much it as far as like symptoms and cravings are concerned. Now let's jump into the anatomy scan. So like I said, my diagnostic center did not allow me to record or take pictures or anything for that matter, but they did print out a whole bunch of pictures for me that I'll be showing you guys some of. As far as gender, I decided to tell them that I wanted it in a sealed envelope because I am going to have a gender reveal. And that will be the next video you guys will see as far as this pregnancy journey is concerned. As of right now, I do not know the gender. I will know very, very soon, and so will you guys. So that will be the next video you guys will see. But as far as gender, I don't know gender yet. What to expect when you go into your anatomy scan. So you're going to get more than likely your vitals done. So like your weight and your blood pressure and all those vital signs. And then you go into your ultrasound. Your ultrasound would be the same as when you go for your beginning ultrasounds, although this one is a little bit more in depth. So when you go, they check your baby's brain, every part of the brain that your baby should have developed already. They check and they measure. They check your baby's heart, the aorta, the chambers, everything, the blood flow, everything. They check the baby's kidneys, the bladder, the pancreas, the spine, the legs. They measure the bones. They, you know, if the baby allows them to, they count, you know, to make sure that all 5 fingers and 5 toes are there. They check, of course, the baby's gender, and they tell you if you want to or don't tell you, but they do check the baby's gender. What else? They check, of course, the face. They check eyes, everything. So with my baby, they checked the umbilical cord and the blood flow. They checked my ovaries. I mean, it's a whole scan. That's why it's an anatomy scan. They check baby from head to toe and make sure that baby is doing okay. For me, they told me my baby at the time weighs 12 ounces, which is good for my gestational period right now. According to the baby app that I have, which I'll post right here, the baby should be about 10 ounces or so. So my baby is a little over, which is 12 ounces. It's okay. And my baby is within the 50th percentile, which is also normal. The baby moves a lot. So it gave the ultrasound technician, a really hard time to like check the spine and check the arms and the fingers. But we were able to get some pictures, and hopefully you guys can see them. Let me move a little closer. All right, so I do have some pictures here that I'm okay sharing with you guys. They may be a little too blurry, so if I see that they are, then I will post pictures of them. But this is baby's foot, and this is the side profile of baby. As you can see there's the nose, the lips, right here, the forehead. This is where the little eye would be, the chin. And down here, it's hard to see, but that's a little hand and the little fingers. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then at the beginning of this ultrasound, the baby was legit under my hip bone and it was sleeping. So she was legit on the baby for a good like 2 minutes, and she got these 2 pictures. That's how she determined that the baby was sleeping. So here's the nose, had a wide mouth open, and then this is the same, the nose and closed lips. So as you can see, that is baby. Baby is doing well. The doctor came after, did her own scan really quickly. She said nothing seems abnormal. The baby looks good. So I am very, very happy. They also did check my placenta. My placenta is posterior, so that is good. Another thing that they may tell you is that your placenta is low, which can be a concern down the line, but usually around 20 weeks, placentas tend to be low and they start to come up slowly. If yours don't come up, then that could be a concern because you may need to have a C-section because the placenta may stop the baby from coming out the birthing canal. But that's something that your doctor can tell you. Everyone's a little different. Mine is okay. So I am okay there. The test can take anywhere from 30 minutes to a whole hour. Mine was a little longer because the baby was giving the technician a hard time to like actually measure and do all sorts of things because it kept moving. But I think that's it for my 20-week update and my anatomy scan. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos. If you have any, like I said, if you have any questions, any requests for me to do a particular type of video, leave them down below and I sure will get to those. But yeah, until my next video, I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, no. Rewind. I gotta show you my baby bump. Y'all was gonna leave me without seeing the baby bump or asking for it? So, I'm going to show you the baby belly. And this is my belly at 20 weeks. I remember when I was pregnant with my son, my belly was bigger, and of course I was heavier, much heavier. But this is my belly for 20 weeks. In the front, if I go like this, you don't even know I'm pregnant. But this is my 20-week bump. That is baby, you guys. So now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I make a new video. And you are up to date with what's going on with baby and this journey. I also have this is a whole separate playlist because my channel is actually dedicated to nails. So if you are interested on nails, go ahead and click the All About Nails playlist and you can see what I got going on there. But yeah, until next time, I hope you guys enjoy. Have a great day. And don't forget, my next video is the gender reveal. Stay tuned for that. Bye, guys.